Peace. It's brother Jamal, mastersofthecosmos.com. Want to talk real quick about manifestation. What if one of the greatest hindrances to our ability to manifest things is that we don't do it from a space of moving to an end? It's done more from the mindset of somebody that needs to escape a situation where they're under duress. Just think about what I'm saying. What you manifest, or what you set out to manifest, is a reflection of your state of mind. If you are manifesting or attempting to manifest from the space of rescue, I need rescue, or I don't have, or I just want to just get, past this and then you're doing it from a space of, there's no power. That's what I'm trying to say. There's no power because you are looking for relief. You're not looking for finality. You're not looking for ultimate results. You're looking just to get this heat off your back right now. When we go a step further, in manifestation, you have to identify your why. Now, what I'm telling you right now is not something that I'm speculating on. This is not something I got from a book. This is not something I heard about from a YouTube lecture. This was what made me a very, very successful person at what I used to do. Okay. One of the secrets to my success, like I said, I was in the metaphysics way before I was in the metaphysics. I was in the metaphysics way before I was in it. Because in 2004, when I started my business, my pharma business, April of 2004, when I go back and look at it, it was amazing what I did. To not have no model to operate off of, nobody in my family had ever been a full-time entrepreneur. This was just uncharted water. This was, I had no prior training. I was not prepared. So I was just going out there, and it's just like, you look up one day, the power that you feel to literally come from nothing, and to see it materialize and crystallize into what you had envisioned. That's a godlike feeling. That's a godlike feeling. Very powerful. So, one of the secrets to my success, though, that opened the avenue for me to see myself grow and things of that nature was that I always emphasize with my clients, I want to know your why. See, people always would come to me. It's like I didn't even need them to tell me anything. Like I answered the phone, you know, and oh yeah, my friend told me about you, and I had to go through the little spiel. I got the, oh great, okay, well tell me, what are some of your goals? I already know what they gonna say. If it's a woman, I just want my waist to come down, and it's gonna be 1 out of 3 is gonna say this. I don't want to bulk up. I just want to tone. If I had not $1, if I had a penny for every time somebody told me, oh, I don't want to bulk up, I just want to tone, or somebody would look at me, especially it was real funny when a man would look at me and say, well, nah, I get real big real quick, you know, I'd be just as big as you, but I don't want to get that big. I just, it's always so comical. Like people think you can just walk in the gym and poof, you know, that uses really just, but either way, I always knew what they said they wanted, which is their what. As people would work with me though, I would force them to identify their why. And that was one of my secrets to success. I was just the nuts and bolts of understanding nutrition, biomechanics, kinesiology, rehabbing muscles. I never went to school for no, what do they call that? Physical therapy. I just knew what to do to a person got a pain in their knee. I just knew to go somewhere else to try to relieve the pain. Go to their hamstring, maybe their calf muscle, you know. But I had the technical skills, so that helped me out. But what really pushed me over the top was the fact that I was piercing a deeper layer of these people's minds. Everybody else they had dealt with was dealing with them on a superficial level. They were talking to them about, oh yeah, we can, I'll put you on a low carb diet, and we do high reps. And a lot of trainers put so much energy into trying to kill somebody in a workout that they didn't even understand what was going on here. I took it as a tutelage. You were going to a university when you trained with me. You were going to get knowledge whether you wanted it or not. I had seminars. I had little lectures at my gym where I would talk about nutrition and that's why I laugh too about people on the internet who, all the diet gurus and everybody needs to eat this way. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I have trained hundreds of people, and there is no one way of eating that is the right way for nobody. And that goes even within what you think is black people. Because I've trained a Haitian woman who her stomach would distend, and I had to figure out, well, how am I gonna make her, because she was training for a competition. So she was in shape, but her stomach kept sticking out and she couldn't go to the bathroom. Now, you're gonna hear a million different things about what should have been done. But me just experimenting, being the scientist, I figured out this combination: peas and carrots. She ate the shit out of peas and carrots all the way up to the show. And her body just kept tightening up, eating peas and carrots. Because I thought about it. She's from Haiti. And I know that in a lot of their dishes, you're going to have some peas and carrots. So sometimes you got to figure out what's native to we know for sure, Haiti, where that's at. So her having those roots then you got to go back and think about, well, what would they eat? You know? So, but either way, the secret was get those people to identify their why. And the ones who would bullshit around about the why, I eventually ran them off. You know, I was making enough money. I would try to run off people who were just a pain in the ass. Just trying to run them off. I had enough coming in. You know, my cup ranneth overeth. Shit. But I'm going to show you applying that strategy of focusing on a why. I'm going to show you how this thing works metaphysically. Stay tuned. Okay. So as you can see here, I want a home. Okay? I want a home. Let's start out with that. When clients would come in and talk to me, this is how they would talk. I want to lose weight. I want to lose 20 pounds. I want to get ready for my class reunion. I want to get ready for my vacation. I've got a wedding to go to. I'm getting married. All of it. I've heard all of it. Okay? But that is, see what happens here is you've got 2 points. I and the object of the sentence, which is home. I want what? Only thing we've established here is 2 points. The I and what I want. We have not created that third point that's necessary to actually crystallize this and bring it into reality. Okay? So what I would do with the clients is I would always make them identify their why. And then I would always hold them accountable to their why. Now, look at a different way. Instead of saying, I want a home, now we've got, I want a home. 2 points. I want what? But now, to really make this thing get moving, this is what we have to do. Why? I want a home so that, let me see if I can zoom out so you can see it. I want a home so that I can make it into the shrine that I have visualized. I add in too many syllables. All I needed to say was envisioned. Yeah. A place where my whole family can expand. So I got 2 points. I want what? Home. But my why is all this, what I got in parentheses, that's my why. So that I can make it into the shrine that I have envisioned, a place where my whole family can expand. So now, instead of me focusing on something that's very mundane, which is my what, now I'm focusing on my why. And I know this seems super simple. Well, it ought to be simple. I think sometimes we're so infatuated with the exotic, you know, oh, I need to make it sound, I need to sound different. But what if the damn, what's effective? You know, before I knew anything about some metaphysics, I was already doing it. So I was like, I had to go back and revisit that version of myself, because that was proof in the pudding. And then you come back and apply this to your life in general. This is metaphysics. You can apply this model right here to whatever. And maybe some other things that we've been looking to bring about. Maybe the problem's been that we've been focusing too much on the what. What do we want to happen? Because when you're in pain and when you've been beat down, you want relief. You focus on what you want to happen. But maybe if we shift our focus to why, Who knows?
Who knows? And those who have ears who can hear and eyes that can see know where I'm coming from. So what we created was a sine wave. We started at the first point is I, my will or my desire. Channel moves over to what, and what then moves to why. And I've created a sine wave, and a sine wave is nothing but Aries, Cancer, Capricorn. Then it comes back around through Libra, back to Aries again. Or back to Capricorn, then to Aries. You know what I mean. Sine wave, zodiac, which is this, the circle. So if you want to make your manifestation get some legs and actually move, stop focusing on your what and focus on your why, so that you can circle what your intent is back to you. Y'all, well, that wraps it up. Just a little quick reminder and maybe a lesson for others about taking a different approach, changing your perspective, the way you're looking at things. If you study a master in any field, I'm fascinated with masters. You know, I always want to find the masters. I trained under a master who gave me a lot of jewels. And I have a degree of mastery myself. And when we talk about the physical fitness and yeah, I'm a master of that. I know how to take the human body and manipulate it. The thing about all masters is they're very detail oriented. Very detail oriented. They pay attention. And that's what separates them. What we're talking about to take things to another level, and we're talking about whether it's the mundane or the magnificent, is pay attention to what's going on around you, in you, through you, all of the above. Pay attention. If you keep doing something over and over and you're not having a breakthrough, step back from it. Step back for a minute and look at it. You know, reassess it. Something as simple as just putting that why in. I'm telling you, I know what I'm talking about. This is not speculation. This is not regurgitation. I'm telling you what I know. Look in my eye when I tell you this. This is what you got to do. You got to put your why on the forefront. Just think about how this changed. The home was the initial focus, and that's the word right there, home. So that's what everything's gonna center around, home. But home is just like a hollow body. It is when I identify my why. My why was all the stuff that the home was gonna be used for.
because the home is just a shell. Same thing when we talk about your altar or whatever visual aid you're using. It ain't nothing but a shell. The why is what puts the soul into whatever you're doing. The why. Without a why, you have a body that's withering on the ground and it's not fully animated. Like the Gnostic story tells us about all of the Bath. His creation could not, was not upright. And it was when the soul came in that it was animated. You want your shit to work, you need to animate your shit with a why. See, the society and culture we in is a society of what? What? Because what is the only thing you can do when things are going so fast. When you don't have time to sit back and process things, you don't have time to go and figure out and even consider a why. You're too busy dealing with the what. What? I gotta pay this. What? I gotta pay that. What? I need this. What? I want that. What? That's my show. What? And why? Little old why just sitting back there just waiting. I got all the answers. I got all the keys. Y'all motherfuckers ain't interested in me. Y'all whataholics. That's a new one for you. Don't be a theist. Go back and watch my video on theism. And here's the new one for you. Don't be a whataholic. We got too many whataholics. And shit don't work. I see people always say, how do people every year go to the gym in January and the shit year in, year out don't work? And nothing, the approach don't change, not one bit. It's because they're whataholics. They don't even have the wherewithal to sit and think about the idiotic cycle that they're going through. So this is just an exercise in stepping out of the whataholic mindset and becoming a whyist. A whyist. That's the route to becoming wise, is you first got to be a whyist. I need to write these things down. A whataholic, a whyist, and don't be a theist. They, whataholic, whyist. You want to be a whyist. A whyist means you're always asking why, or putting the why with your what, so that your what has purpose now. I've rambled too long. This video could have been done 5 minutes ago. But either way, thank y'all for tuning in. Brother Jamal, mastersofthecosmos.com, reminding you to stay down until you get up. And when you get up, stay down. Peace.